I've been meditating on David lately, and it's really interesting some of the things that, through David's life, you have the sure mercies of David and such. But prophetically, I think an example of David right now in the hour that we live in is very important. David changed the atmosphere of all of Israel. David, when he came and he took his brother's lunch, and Goliath was pouting and spouting about the people of God and say, "Where is this God? Where is your champion?" And you know what was interesting about David? David, he said, "Well, who is this uncircumcised Philistine giant?" He says, "Why are we afraid of him?" David changed the atmosphere. David, after he slew Goliath, all of a sudden, the men who were hiding in the ravines, they rushed and they chased after the Philippines. And I want you to know today, your life is so important, and you can change the atmosphere wherever you're at. When you walk into a restaurant, you can change the atmosphere. When you walk into a church, you can change the atmosphere. And I believe the word of the Lord in the hour that we live in, that God is wanting to raise up people to become so aware that they will change the atmosphere of where they're at. You need to change the atmosphere on your job. You can change the atmosphere in your home. Wife, if your husband and you are having conflict, I'm going to tell you, either one of you, whoever's listening to this, you can change the atmosphere. You can, in the spirit, do spirit warfare against Goliath and slay Goliath. And then I'm going to tell you something. All of Israel chased the rest of the Philistines, and you can do the same thing. You can chase the enemy because you have changed the atmosphere. And I tell you what, God's really been dealing with me about this in my own life. Change the atmosphere wherever I go. In my home, in my church, on the job, in a restaurant, driving down the road. You have authority. And God has given you dominion. He's given you authority. And what you can do in these times in your life, you can begin to rest. You know, the scripture says that he that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. And then again in the New Testament it says that the Spirit of the Lord is on the inside of you. It's Christ in you, the hope of glory. So I say to you today, for your spiritual insight, change the atmosphere and see what God will do for you.